Well, this will be my first video, so let's see what it's like. I have been preaching or talking about not trusting the badge. And tonight, it came close. I've been pulled over multiple times. I carry a sawed-off shotgun in my car, or a long rifle, which in Texas is the law. I can carry it loaded. I can carry it pretty much anywhere. I can walk downtown with it. I've been pulled over multiple times along this one Station Road at 476. And they all know I have a shotgun. They all know I keep it. When they pull me over, I generally will turn on my interior lights, which I did tonight. And I will roll down my window and stick my hands, or at least one hand out the window, and put the other one in plain sight. So my hands are nowhere near my shotgun. Tonight, and this officer that pulled me over, atascosa deputy, he said he's pulled me over before, so he's seen the shotgun before. And nobody, I know by law that if I'm not a felon, I have no right to touch my gun, no right to get into my car. There was no probable cause to get into my car, and by that, their own admission, which they said they were videotaping it. But when the cop asked me to get out of the car, I went to push the door open, and I realized he had his hand on his gun and he was ready to draw it. And I asked him, "Are you going to pull a weapon on me? Are you pulling a weapon on me?" I'm sorry. I'm an American citizen, a resident of Texas, and I have rights in Texas. You pull a weapon on me or act like you're about to harm me, I am going to protect myself. And if you officers are going around threatening and intimidating people by playing with your stupid guns, you know, one day you're going to really live to regret it. And tonight was real close. I've been taught since the time I was born, been woke up with a gun to my damn head to see how I'm going to react when a person's going to pull a weapon on me. And I have broken no laws. The law you pulled me over is supposedly for weaving over into the white line, which is possible, but it's no big deal. It's a Class C felony. It's not punishable by jail. You don't generally get arrested for it. You might get a ticket, but odds are you can beat it. And this man makes me get out of the car and is aggressive and hostile from the beginning, but he says he's not. And I'm responding to him. And then I go, well, since you're so damn paranoid, what about the knife on my belt? Do you want to take that off? First he didn't, and then he decided he wanted that off. So I put my hands up, turned it so he can remove the knife. Well, I didn't realize he had a partner who was hiding in the shadows. And he comes out and says he wants to get my shotgun. And I said, no, sir, you don't have a right to my shotgun. I've broken no laws. It's a legal shotgun. I'm a legal Texan, legal resident. I have the right to carry that shotgun. And you don't have no reason to do it. Well, he got pretending. The dispatcher said I had warrants, felony warrants, or been arrested. Well, yes, sir, I have been arrested multiple times over my life. And yes, I've been arrested for felonies, but the felony they brought up was 7 years old. And he was using that as an excuse to get aggressive and hostile. When they came out, I responded in kind, and one of the officers grabbed me and put their hands upon me, and I told them to take their goddamn hands off of me. I've broken no laws. I've made no threats. Nobody has the right to put their hands upon me by your own goddamn laws. You say that is assault. So technically tonight I was assaulted by 2 atascosa deputies because they put their hands upon my body, my being, without me doing anything wrong. And I had so close I kept my temper. And I kept it. Because tonight, they almost pushed it. I could have dropped both of them. And they had their hands upon me. And then the other officer grabs a taser. Going to threaten me and harm me, though I've done nothing wrong. Broke no laws. Not threatened anybody. And an officer pulls a taser. The fool was within my arm's reach. If I had any evil or bad intentions, atascosa, I could have grabbed that damn taser right with his own hand, pointed at it, and pulled the damn trigger and let him electrocute himself. I have taught and been trained how to defend myself. I know how to use your own weapons against you. And next time, I ain't gonna promise the same outcome. You go after my gun for no goddamn reason, return it to me, and you still look for excuses. But using a 7-year-old arrest as a probable cause to try to get your hand on a gun, I've been pulled over multiple times. I can show you highway deputies, highway patrol, other atascosa, and this one himself said he's pulled me over. That gun is legal. I am legal. And you had no reason to put your hands upon my body. You had no reason, rhyme, or legal right to put your hands on my gun. I'm not promising next time the outcome will be so kind. I'm not promising anymore that I'm going to be a willing participant. You asked, you said, have you looked at the news lately? Yes, I have. You said you wanted to go home safely. Well, I carry a gun too, just like you. I want to go home safely. And not all cops are your friends. And as you proved to me tonight, y'all use your position, your power, and you threaten arrest for no reason other than you want to play a pissing game. You saw what you call my so-called arrest record. If you look into my history, you will find I'm more than capable, even at this age in health and sickness, of hurting a couple of men at once. An elbow to the short cop's nose, and your throat would have been quick enough. So, beware, cops, when you pull people over. Act rude, even when they're cooperating and showing that they have no intentions of causing no grief. Remember, that is why we are turning against you. That's why we don't back the blue. That's why we don't back the badge. Too many encounters. I've been involved with you, police officers, in my life off and on since I was 8 years old. And one thing has been proven to me. Y'all have no accountability. You harm, you hurt, you bully, you commit crimes, and you walk. Those days are coming to an end. And next time, I'm warning you, unless you have a legal reason to put your hands upon me, you better be careful, because that is my golden rule. I will not be insulted, I will not be wronged, and I will not be laid a hand upon. I don't do these things to others. I require the same from you. I don't give a fuck if you have a badge, a judge's robe, a presidential seal. Unless I have done something wrong, you do not have the right to put your hands upon me. You sure as hell don't have the right to remove a legal gun being carried by a law-abiding citizen within the full rights of the law just because you want to play power dicks. So remember that, atascosa. Next time I might not be so kind.